Dude, I'm a health-focused and self-employed private chef and forager who does meal prep for busy families, hosts giant dinner parties, and still manages to cook most of my food at home, dude. Here's how to make a simple dish I make on repeat that helps me get by no matter how busy I am.
A good mayonnaise-based protein-packed salad is an absolute staple around our house, and a tuna sardine salad is one that goes through constant rotation. I like to use Wild Planet skipjack tuna. And then this is a new brand for me with these sardines. I like to do skinless, boneless. I don't really love the crunchy bones, but if you don't mind the bones, dude, go for the bones. So these are the two brands I like to use. I'm gonna do half and half tuna and sardines. I do that because the tuna is kind of known for having a lot of heavy metals. It's a bigger fish and can end up really collecting a lot of those heavy metals in the flesh. So we're gonna avoid eating too much tuna. And you can see Morel is hip to the tuna cans. She may or may not have had some tuna in the past. Not for you, Morelli. I'm just stirring these off here. Now that I got the cats out of my way. This is, this recipe that I'm kind of following along, or the method that I'm using today, is really simple, right? It's just throwing everything together into a bowl and mixing it all up. But what's kind of cool about this is that the base can be flexed any way you want, whatever protein source you want. If you don't eat animal protein, you can use chickpeas or beans or whatever. It's like I use all the same stuff for my potato salad. I use all the same stuff and flavor combinations for just about anything that has mayonnaise and herbs and all that. So this is no exception. All right, a couple more cans here. I'm always making big batches. I never want to run out of food. It's way more efficient to make a bunch more food rather than making this tuna salad, 3 times this week. We're gonna make it once and eat off of it for the entire week. So I'm all about being efficient and not, always thinking about yourself in the future. Okay, set that aside. Now this whole thing was actually inspired by this celery that was starting to go bad in our fridge, or was on its way to being bad eventually. And sometimes that's just kind of how things go. I make decisions based off what's already in the fridge and what needs to be eaten. That way things don't go to waste. And it actually kind of helps with decision fatigue, because if you don't know what to eat, well, you can just look in the fridge and see what needs used up, and you just go with that. Instead of trying to recreate the wheel every time, I like to often let the ingredients decide what's for dinner. I know it's kind of woo-woo, but hey man, if it works for you, it works, and it seems to be really good way for me to use stuff up. So I got through a bunch of celery. I'm definitely gonna need a bigger bowl for this. Just go ahead and switch to that now. Let's see. What do we got? All right. Big metal bowl. Just so we have space to mix stuff up. Now, always going in with red onion. We'll use half of this one here. Don't need the whole thing. I like to, when I'm doing a fine dice, I like to cut the top off of the onion, turn it on its side, and cut through the root ball. Then I'm gonna take one of these halves, peel the skin off like this. stuff in my way. And then we're just gonna run through, kind of pointing the knife, not straight up and down, but in towards the root ball. And then changing that knife angle as we go through. So we're getting really even pieces. And then we're changing that knife angle back down. And back the other way. We'll get our tiny little dices. You know, I think everybody's kind of got their favorite way to cut onion. This seems to be the way that works best for me. If you got a better way, dude, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to hear. So we'll go in with the onion. I think one of my favorite parts about a recipe like this is if you have everything, great. If you don't have it all, awesome. It's not gonna hurt to leave stuff out. Whew, it's a spicy onion. Mine has a burning, dude. Oh. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go in with some Cholula hot sauce, just for a little spicy spice and a tang. And some lemon juice to brighten it up. A little maple syrup to bring some sweetness to the game. I love Milligan's maple. They're great. I know it sounds weird maybe to put some maple syrup in there, but maple sweetness is just really essential for making good, well-balanced food. And I'm gonna salt this pretty well. Good couple pinches of some herbal salt from some garden herbs. All right, now we're gonna go out to the garden, get some fresh herbs. Let's see, what do we got? I definitely know I'm gonna get tarragon. It's still really tender and nice. So I'm gonna take a bunch of those leaves off here. Tarragon is great in herb salads, but if you don't have tarragon, no big deal. Oh, it smells amazing. Also gonna take some tomato leaf. I've been using a lot of tomato leaf as an herb. I think it's great. Adds a ton of flavor. And it'll work well in our herb salad, or in our tuna salad. And I've got some thyme. Might as well go in with some thyme too. Strip some of these, get some of this thyme going. All right, let's get this inside. I love getting herbs from the garden in the backyard. Something about it just feels so good. All right, we're gonna get rid of some of these woody stems and the thyme. It smells awesome. So much aroma from the tarragon. Fresh herbs, guys, just can't be beat. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now we're gonna just kind of bundle all this up. I think I saw another thyme. Bundle all this up and slice it up real nice. Small little pieces, you know. There we are. No exact science about how much herbs. Doesn't really matter what kind of herbs. Just get some fresh herbs in there to brighten up the party. All right, now, last but not least, the binder that brings this salad together is mayonnaise. And I'm having an issue opening it here. There we are. Now, you know, I'm not gonna yuck whatever you're into, but I really try and stay away from normal mayonnaise. It doesn't have oils in it that I love to consume, so Primal Kitchen makes this great avocado oil mayonnaise. It's one that I use all the time. It's super awesome. So I don't know, half cup, cup? Yeah, we'll go a cup. And then we'll reassess. So just stir this up real good. Oh man, it's looking awesome. One of my favorite parts about making a salad like this is it comes together so fast. Tons of flavor, tons of protein. You can eat it so many different ways. Eat it with tortilla chips, potato chips, eat it in a little lettuce wrap, eat it with on a salad, on a bed of greens. So that's about all we're gonna need mayonnaise wise. This is looking pretty perfect. Now, let's taste it here. Let's see what we got. Dare I say it, dude, it's pretty freaking perfect. It's like different every time, but honestly, that's what makes it so special. So there you have it. Filmed this in about 10 minutes. Could have made it even faster if I wasn't recording. Super easy lunch, it's versatile. You can use any protein, any herbs, any onions, any flavorings. If I had mustard, it would go in here. So thanks for being here, thanks for watching. Super appreciate ya. Happy cooking. Dude, it's super bright and herby. I can just taste how healthy it is for me. And I'm super stoked I made enough to last us for the next couple days. If you're digging these videos, dude, like and subscribe. It'd really mean the world. Until next time, happy cooking.
Dude, I'm a health-focused and self-employed private chef and forager who does meal prep for busy families, hosts giant dinner parties, and still manages to cook most of my food at home, dude.